The pandemic COVID-19 new coronavirus has claimed hundreds of thousands of deaths and a multiple of that infected worldwide. There is no end in sight to this crisis and its consequences. Each and every one is affected, including those who are employees of your company. There is no end in sight to this crisis and its consequences. Each and every one is affected, including your company. By protecting your employees against a threat like COVID-19, you're also protecting your customers, your company, and thus our economy from devastating consequences. Hi, my name is Maria Rosbender, supporting Regilog, the inventor of Protectus. Whether production facilities or open plan offices, despite the greatest care and protective measures, no workplace is safe from the virus spreading in the air, and infections quickly multiply among employees. This graphic shows how two infected individuals can multiply the infection to a total amount of round about 1,700 within just 5 days. Since the infected carrier of the virus does not even have to show symptoms of the illness, the primary aim will be to prevent it from spreading. Now, what does this mean specifically for your company? It's imperative to medically test all employees regularly in order to exclude an infection with the greatest possible certainty. This sounds simple, but as you might suspect, we are talking about a serious organizational challenge. Here for those in charge, testing appointments need to be scheduled and organized. Test results have to be turned in and evaluated centrally, and further measures need to be taken and carefully monitored. In order to prevent a testing facility from becoming a potential viral hotspot, employees need to follow a strict testing protocol. This graphic shows that during a working shift of 8 hours, not even 100 employees can be tested, given intervals of 5 minutes in between the tests. Should you want to test 1,000 employees within a day, you would need an infrastructure of at least 10 testing facilities. As you can see, the challenge of organizing and scheduling of such an endeavor is significantly complex. In addition, decentralized structures often make it difficult to consolidate test results and to follow up with protective measures and ongoing control and documentation. At Regilog, we got to work straight away and we're looking intensely for a solution on how we could support companies of any size in order to get this problem solved as efficiently and effectively as possible. Since our company has been supporting renowned clients with logistics tools for decades, we are very familiar with their operational process logics so that we are able to quickly create and test a prototype successfully. Today, we are happy to introduce Protectus. It is the first software solution to bespoken problem and will assist you in the effort to protect your company's most valuable assets as much as possible against health, financial, and existential damage. As your new security officer, Protectus will provide you with the following benefits: medical tests for all employees, supply of protective equipment, certificate for increased trust, medical test for all employees. I will now hand over to a walkthrough of the Protectus software application.
Thanks a lot. I would now like to show you how easy it is to protect your company and your employees with Protectus. So let's assume I'm a team leader in a medium-sized company. There I am in charge of the administration of my team, for which I want to organize COVID tests and manage the results. The Protectus platform is web-based and can therefore be easily accessed by any web browser or even on mobile devices. So I log in with my username and password and get directly to the start page. On this start page, I can see important information, upcoming test dates, and more. My first task will be to organize test days for my employees. To do this, I call up the employee accounts and set a filter on all employees who do not yet have a COVID-19 test result. So I get the alphabetically sorted list of all my employees. Of course, I can also directly call up individual employees, for example, Cole. With a click on his name, I can see all his data in the menu here immediately. My goal was to make an appointment for him. One click takes me directly to the appointment schedule function. I select the type of appointment, the location, and the desired date, and I will immediately see the available appointments for that day. With another click, I select the appointment and confirm it with Save. Cole now receives an email with the information about the appointment and the confirmation of this appointment. So I can do the same for all the other employees. Of course, it is also possible for employees to log in themselves if desired and arrange appointments for themselves. Let's now move on to the second function, in which I or someone authorized to do so, for example the company doctor, records the test results of the individual employees. You already know how to call up the respective employee, so I call up the function to record the health data. With a click on Add Health Checkup, I open the input function. First, I select the test type, here COVID-19, the test date, and the test result. If desired, even the date of the next test, if, for example, the test should take place every 14 days. With Save, I saved the result. Fortunately, Cole's result was negative and he can continue working. Let's record another result. Ernie was unfortunately not so happy. His test result was positive. Here you can now use the comment field to enter a laboratory reference number of the positive test result. We can also enter the 14 days quarantine of Ernie. For this purpose, we enter the start and the end date of this quarantine. We can also arrange directly a new test date at the end of the quarantine. We have thus already seen the most important recording function of the Protectus platform. In order to get a quick overview of the situation in my team, I can use the employee health status list to obtain an Excel list that shows me the current health status of all employees. Here I can also see all the test results in a comprehensive list. The supervisor of the team leader, for example the plant manager who is responsible for several teams, can use this function to draw up an evaluation of all the plant teams under his or her control and is thus optimally informed at his or her level. I am convinced that I have just given you a comprehensive impression of the ease of operation and targeted functionality of the Protectus protection instrument. You can be sure that setting up your company's master data and creating employees is just as easy and efficient. With this, I now return to the presentation.
Try Protectus now for 14 days totally free and have access to the unrestricted version of the application. To conclude, let's recap what Protectus will do for you and your organization. Daily recordings of employees' test status, modeling of organizational structure of the company, smooth test scheduling, central processing of the lab results, evaluation of statistic at the push-up button. In addition, Protectus provides you with the following standards. The Software as a Service option allows you for location-independent installation via internet. The option on-premise for local installation is available as well. The complete software package can be set up in less than 24 hours. It is set up on highly secure server locations worldwide. and it works on all devices. That includes PCs, notebooks, smartphones, and tablets. It has a responsive front-end design for all devices. It is GDPR compliant. Now click the button on the left below this video and try Protectus for 14 days completely free and let us know if you like it. If you have questions or need more information, please click the button on the right below this video and we will gladly get in touch with you as soon as possible. Thank you very much and stay healthy.